Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back again. It's been a long time since I've been on here, but I'm making it my mission to get back on here as much as possible. Y'all know me as Sarah Noir. Let me fix my hat. I'm gonna let y'all start to figure out a little bit about me, but you see that. Do your Googles, your screen searches. But yeah, I just want to get back and holler at you about what's going on. Uh, this is basically about the coronavirus and everything that's going on. This is just a message to everybody out here. If you're listening, if you're new to this, if you're new to trying to figure out what's going on and what you need to be doing, I'm going to give you my perspective on what you need to be doing to get prepared. I know this might be a little late, but it's really not too late. You know what I'm saying? I just want to tell you right now, hey, listen, if you're panicking, if you're feeling frustrated, if you don't feel like you're ready, you still got time. You still got time. I've been preparing for a long time because I've been on this. I've been listening to Alex Jones way back in the day, probably over 12 years ago. I've been listening to the conscious community. I've been listening to a lot of people talking about what would happen if martial law came, or they closed the borders, or they shut down pretty much everything. Right now, I'm telling you, it's fixing to happen. They're doing it incrementally. Um, I really do believe it's going to get serious. And I've been telling everybody, just relax. Just relax. If you haven't prepared, this is for the video for the people that haven't prepared all the way or haven't did everything you should have done. You still got a lot of time. I was in the stores today. It's still a lot of stuff that you can get, that you can be prepared. You got a lot of time still left. But I just want to let everybody know, first thing you need to do is just take an inventory of how many people you have in your house, and then you got to go from there. But I've been on this for a long time. I'll just show you a book that I got. I had this probably 10 years. I read this whole book about 10 years ago. Look at this book. If you can get it now, man, it's an excellent book. It's an excellent book. But I just want to tell y'all, everybody that's out there, first thing you don't do, don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. Just calm down and relax because you still got a lot of time. The government has been giving you time. If you listen to Trump's speech a couple days ago, it was probably about a day ago, yesterday, 2 days ago, he said every family should start enact their emergency preparedness agenda pretty much. He said that in so many words. What they're doing right now, they're doing an incremental shutdown. This is what I believe. This is what I believe is pretty much going to happen. 75% chance they're doing an incremental shutdown. If you see what's been going on, first they stopped the NBA games, then they stopped NCAA. Then where I'm from, they stopped all the high school basketball. And then they started, and then that's when kind of people started to worry and started to panic. Then they shut down the schools. And now they're doing reduced hours at the Walmarts and the grocery stores. What I believe is going to happen, just with all my research studying and just reviewing history and just all my data the data that I've gained, and now you see they're going to shut everything down pretty much because you got this virus going through, and you got to let a virus run its course, right? So it's usually like a 14-day window. The minimum I think they're going to shut everything down pretty much is 14 days. But now, you even seen Nike came out. I got a list of stuff that's going to be going on. Nike said on March 16th they're shutting down their stores. You got numerous amounts of governments and cities stating to shut down restaurants and bars. So let me pull this up right quick for y'all. But hey, y'all got a lot. Hey, you got a lot of time to get everything together. You ain't gotta have a lot of money. You ain't gotta be rich. So that's what I'm saying. Don't panic, please. Don't panic. It's the worst thing you can do is panic. But I'm gonna tell you what you need to do to get prepared. Cause I've been preparing for a long time. I'm the guy out of all my friends that I was the weirdo, crazy, the doomsday prepper guy. Out of all my friends, family, and everybody, I was that guy. You know what I'm saying? And people used to laugh at me. I'm prepared, but I'm still a little nervous because you don't never feel that you can be prepared enough. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm trying to find. Let me go home. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I'm just going through all the messages. I got a little group message me and all my friends are in. But it's several cities that have been shutting down, like Walmart stores. This is from Channel News 5 out of Memphis, because I'm from West Memphis, so I get a lot of news from there. Walmart stores nationwide adjust hours of operation for restocking and sanitizing. So majority of the Walmarts are not open 24 hours no more. The HEB, I think that's like in Houston in the South, they're cutting hours from 8 to 8. Nike has announced they're closing all the stores March 16th. But it's going to be an incremental shutdown. The reason it's going to be an incremental shutdown, or I say just a stage shutdown where you're just doing things one by one by one, because they couldn't come out, the government couldn't come out, Trump couldn't come out and be like, hey, we're shutting everything down March 15th, March 16th, because it'll put everybody in a panic and everybody will go fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing it slowly, so you still have time. So, this is for the people that haven't been prepping. If you see everybody ball of toilet paper, I went out today, Sunday, it's actually March 16th, but I went out today, March 15th. I was in the Walmart in the suburbs where I'm from, and they had Angel Soft tissue on these shelves. But that's the thing, you shouldn't be really worried about tissue. At most of the Dollar Generals, you still have baby wipes. People don't understand. Baby wipes are better than tissue. I use tissue, but I always use baby wipes at the end. Baby wipes get you much cleaner. You still can blow your nose with baby wipes, and you can wipe your ass, and you stay a lot cleaner with baby wipes. You can be real clean with baby wipes, actually. So if you don't have tissue in your area or in the stores, go to the dollar stores, look for baby wipes, and even adult wipes. I've seen them on the shelves all day. Don't have tissue, just say baby wipes. Get the paper towel. They have paper towel at the dollar stores. Get paper towel. Stock up on paper towel. But you don't need a lot. Just get it for just a normal use. You don't need to go get a shitload of that stuff. Don't panic on that, because paper towel and tissue is not going to keep you alive. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to keep you alive at all. So, you want to get baby wipes and maybe paper towel. But don't freak out if you can't get any tissue. You know what I'm saying? Don't freak out. The next thing you need to get, and this is just coming from me, my opinion. I'm not no prepper expert or anything. People might have different opinions. I'm just telling you what I would do. What I've been selling on shelves. I was in the store today. And for me, ravioli, canned raviolis, and canned chilies. Load up on raviolis and canned chilies, because one can of ravioli can last you a day, or one can of chili can last you a day. It's a lot of carbs in them, a lot of calories, and it's a good hearty meal. 2 is the max that you'll need a day if it just got down to that point. And that's something that it probably wouldn't be good out the can cold, but you could actually eat it out the can cold. But it wouldn't take much to warm ravioli or chili up. You can warm it up in the can over a little fire. You can put it in a pot and warm it up over a high fire. You know what I'm saying? You can warm it up in the microwave, however you could do it. But just say if we didn't have electricity. But if you got electricity, it's still an excellent meal. So just say if it's two people in the house, really 2 cans of ravioli a day could get you straight if that's all you had to eat, and that give you enough nutrients for the day, enough calories. 2 cans apiece, y'all winning. I would load up on raviolis and chilies because they're real hearty. And then if you start finding any other can, get the next thing, beans and rice, lentils, beans, rice, any type of beans, any type of lentils, any type of rice. Load up on beans and rice because you can cook them. It's gonna take water, which you might not have or not, but beans and rice, you can make hella meals with beans and rice. Rice and beans, eat all day and stay full. So I will focus on getting raviolis, um, canned chilies, uh, beans and rice. If you can find noodles, noodles are good, but you gotta have water to cook them. Cause you gotta look at water. You gotta have water. And they say with the prepping guide, so I have right here, everybody needs a gallon of water a day. You know you're not gonna drink a gallon of water a day, but they saying a gallon of water a day just to maybe even wash off, bathe in, and eat, and everything you need for a day functioning. So everybody needs a gallon of water. So you should be trying to buy water and noodles. I mean, not noodles, but beans and rice, raviolis, and chili. That's what you should be focusing on. If you're all out of bottled waters and gallons of waters, start finding empty jugs and stuff. Start buying Powerade. Start buying gallons of anything you can get. You drink through that, you can fill up with, if shit hits the fan and power goes down, you got water, you can start saving all your old milk jugs. Start saving any old pop bottles. You can put water in those. And in this book, it's you can go buy the little tablets. So like when you fill up a soda bottle, it's a little tablets you can put in there to purify the water, make it clean, where it'll be storable and you can use it. And you can close the top on it and it'll last for a long time. I'll find that later on, but just Google it right now. You can still got the internet. Some little tablets you can put in your water, so you can start filling up empty water bottles with just the water out the faucet. And you can put them in the sun and purify them also. But if you want to last, it's some little tablets. You can put it in your water and it'll make it where it'll last for a long time. So like I said, fill up on raviolis. This is my thing. Raviolis, chilies, canned chilies, beans and rice. If nothing else. And lentil, it's still a lot of stuff at the store. So don't be discouraged. Don't feel like you can't do anything. It's still a lot of stuff. You got macarons, you got all type of crap at the store. I would buy some perishable items. And that's just for right now while the power and stuff is still on. Because I think the power and stuff is going to be on through this whole shutdown. But just in the event that it does, you need to always have non-perishable goods. And that's just my opinion. The next thing. If you don't, after you get your beans, your rice, your chili, your raviolis, your water, you need to start focusing on protecting your stuff. Because the research I've been doing and hearing a lot of people talk, the most dangerous time, and if you got your baby wipes and your tissue and all that crap. Oh, forgot also. Most definitely get you some couple flashlights. You don't need to spend a lot of money on no expensive flashlights or anything. Just get you some basic flashlights. Excuse me. Excuse me. You don't need to get no expensive flashlights or anything like that. Just get you some basic flashlights and get a couple extra packs of batteries for them at the nighttime. And I'm going to tell you what else is really helpful. Get you one of them headlight things that you put on your head. I got about 5 or 6 of those things. Those are real helpful. Just when I'm hunting, when I'm out with my cousins and stuff, and they coon hunt stuff, I just have mine, or I'm out working on the car at night, or you just like, I do stuff at night. Sometimes I have to go in the backyard and go do something. have that light on your head, because now your hands are free. You use your hands instead of having one hand for a flashlight, put a flashlight in your mouth while you're working on something. Get you one or two of them flashlights. Those are very helpful. The lights that go on your head. Get you one or two of those and get you like 2 or 3 flashlights. Then get you a couple candles. And you can also go to the Dollar Tree to get cheap candles all day. Go to Dollar Tree for those. Well, flashlights, just get you a couple flashlights. You don't need no expensive flashlights. Just get you some and just make sure you have a couple sets of batteries for them. And then after that, you want to focus on protecting your goods. And I tell this to everybody. And I know this is something weird that we got going on in the black community especially. We got a lot of brothers out here that are not felons that stay in states that are very gun friendly. And guess what? They don't have firearms. And that's the weirdest thing to me. That's the weirdest thing to me. We say we live in a racist society. And a lot of these people that are my friends that don't have guns, they vote Democrat. They believe in racism, white supremacy, and they don't have guns. It puzzles me all out the door. It's crazy. It's weird. If you don't have a gun, don't listen to these people that say, hey, I wouldn't have a Brico, I wouldn't have a High Point, I wouldn't have a Jennings. If you don't have a gun and you can't afford nothing expensive, just go get a gun. You can go to a pawn shop. You can go to Academy. But you can go pretty much anywhere. You can go to a pawn shop. You can go get you a High Point 9 to 40. I know they're terrible guns. I used to have them in college all the time. I go buy a Jennings or a Brico 380 or a 9 or a High Point, one of them big ass High Point 40s or 45s. Go get you whatever you got to get. At least get your handgun. And that's because it's concealable and you can move around with it. Get you a handgun and get you a cheap Uncle Mike's holster for right now. Damn what anybody's saying. Go get you a High Point Jennings or Brico. I say at least get a 9. Because 9 bullets are common. Go get you a 9. Get you a holster. In the pants holster from Uncle Mike's. You can Google everything I'm saying. You can get an Uncle Mike's holster for less than $25. Get you a High Point 9 and keep it at home with you. And if you ain't never shot a gun, go watch YouTube videos. If you have shot a gun, still go watch some YouTube videos about your little High Point. And keep it clean. You can go get some gun oil for about $5 or whatever. The stuff to keep it clean. And get you a couple boxes of bullets for that 9. It ain't gonna be that expensive, but you need at least something. Get you 2 or 3 boxes of bullets for right now, as much as you can afford. But at least get a gun and a couple boxes of bullets and get you a holster for it. Just protect you and your family because you don't know what's going down. Now, if you got a little more money to spend, just say you got a couple more dollars to spend, get you a cheap ass Jennings or High Point. This is what you do. When you get that Jennings, High Point, or Brico, you keep it until you get some more money to buy you a better gun. And when you get that money to buy a better gun, guess what? You sell that High Point or Jennings, and guess what? It'll be a market for it. Somebody will buy it from you. The gun show on the streets, just make sure you sell to somebody that's not a felon, that just abide by all the laws. And sell to somebody that's legit, like what I used to do when I sell a gun. I'm going to sell that gun, and I tell the person I sell the gun, I'm going to write him out a receipt. I'm going to see his driver's license. Even if it's my friend, I'm going to see your driver's license. I'm going to write it on the receipt. And I tell that person, hey, you go ahead and do something stupid with this gun. They come back and ask me about it. I'm going to tell on you. It's just simple as that. And that's how you keep all drama down, all problem. Hey, if you're a felon and I know it, you tell me you're not a felon, blah, 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 whatever. You do something stupid with this gun, we write a receipt for this gun. If you do something stupid with this gun, you go ahead and do something dumb, I'm going to tell on you. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't got time for that. We trying to be real. We trying to be 100, trying to be straight up. This channel not for idiots. You know what I'm saying? So you keep that Brico or that Jennings or that High Point. And when you get you a better gun, when you can upgrade to a better gun, you sell that one and you put that to your new gun. But this is mercy time, so go get that high point. You know what I'm saying? And keep it clean. And it should shoot for you and work for you. You shouldn't have no problems if you need to use it. Now, the second thing I would recommend, if you can buy two, go get you a shotgun. A lot of people say go get your AR, go get your AK. But AR, AK bullets are expensive. I got an AR. I would recommend getting a shotgun, though. Just if you don't have any guns, if you get your handgun, get you a shotgun. Preferably a 12 gauge. Just because with a 12 gauge, and you get a pump or automatic, that's on you. Because I worked at the prison in college. The people in the prison use pumps. And pumps are strictly for psychological reasons. Because when a CO brings out that 12 gauge pump and they cock it, they just act right. That make a motherfucker act right when they hear that pump. Now if you're gonna go on out get the automatic. You know, that's what a lot of duck hunters use, but I got a Mossberg pump. Well, I ain't gonna say what I got. Hey, I lost all my guns in boat accident. I don't have no guns. But get your 12 gauge pump. Or just get your 12 gauge. And the reason I say get a 12 gauge because 12 gauge is very versatile if you don't have guns already. Because the 12 gauge, you can put bird shots in there. You can kill small game with it. You can kill squirrels, rabbits, possums, raccoons, whatever when you want to destroy the meat. But then you can put slugs in there. You can put buckshots. Buckshots can take down wild hogs, deers, elk, moose, men. And then you use a 12 gauge for home protection. Even you got the buckshots or bird shots in there or whatever shots you get in that 12 gauge, you can protect your home with. You got buckshots, it don't matter. Somebody trying to come through your door or kick down your door because they want what's in your house, you ain't got to worry about missing no shotgun. You can point and aim and shoot. You're going to hit your target. And if it's 2 or 3 people, if you point that shotgun right there and they're a few feet away, you point that shotgun and shoot in between 3 people coming at you, you're liable to hit all 3 of them, but you're going to make people stop and move. So that's why I say get a shotgun. Don't go for an AR first if you don't got no other guns. Get your shotgun, get your cheap gun, and keep it with you. And keep it clean if you got the money. But if you don't got the money, if you don't have no gun, start get your handgun first. If you can afford, get your shotgun second. And that's what you should do. After you do that, the next thing I would recommend, let me show you my phone. If you don't have a storm door in your house, let me show you what you should get. They sell these at Home Depot, and you might need to do this before you get your gun. It's called an Ultimate Door and Jam Repair Reinforcement Kit. It's an ultimate kick-in protection. Some people make these bootleg without this, but it's only $20 at Home Depot. I'm going to show y'all what it is. Let me see if it'll focus on my phone. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Let's see. There we go. Oh, no. Not so much. Let's see. There we go. It's Ultimate Door Jam Repair and Reinforcement Kit. Ultimate Kick Protection. This thing is $20 at Home Depot. I got these on all my doors in my house. And basically, it makes your house. Have you seen the videos where the police can't kick in the door? Or you seen videos where people kicking on the door, kicking the door, regular door, and they can't get in? That's what they got. And it's $20. It takes about maybe 30 minutes to install, and the only thing you need is a power drill. As long as you got your power drill, you can put it in. All you need to do is get a power drill. If you don't have one, just borrow one from somebody. You can even buy a power drill at Walmart for about 40, $50 a Black and Decker. It ain't gotta be the D-Wall. You know what I'm saying? You can get you a Black and Decker, but just borrow a drill from somebody. I need to borrow for an hour. It ain't gonna take about 30 minutes. It basically put a metal frame in your door hinges and your door, and it pretty much makes your door unable to be kicked in, because you don't want nobody to kick your door in when you're not there, or when you're there, especially with your family and kids. If they get to kicking at the door, they give you time to get your handgun that you just bought or your shotgun. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that little information out about everything, because I do believe they're going to shut everything down. It's going to get serious. It's going to get real. And I want everybody to be prepared. And, just basically, like I said, you need to start stocking up on non-perishable goods first. When you get your non-perishable goods stocked up, then you can get your perishable goods like your meats and all that stuff. But you just want to have food and stuff ready. And also, if you got kids or anything, and also, if you got time, go and buy you some aspirin, painkillers, depending on what type of stuff. Like me, I got sinus problems. You probably can hear them now. I got bad allergies. I always had them all my life. I got a lot of cold and sinus medication. NyQuil, Dayquil fixes everything in my mind. So, if you can afford that, get NyQuil, Dayquil. If you can't, get the generic stuff. But make sure you get some painkillers and stuff. But you definitely want to load up on all the stuff I've been talking about. Those are the major things. That's why I made this video, because I just want everybody to be prepared. Because I really do believe they're going to shut everything down for at least 14 days. You ain't going to be able to get out and do anything. And if people run out of food, that's when you're going to see the real nature of people. It's not even going to be black or white. It's going to be, because you got to think about it. What's going to happen? What would happen if you ran out of food and you got a baby in the house starving? Nothing to eat. Just think about that for a second. What would you do to feed your family? It's going to get real. And you want to keep them folks off you. So you really do need to get prepared. And now if you're a felon and you can't get guns, I'm not going to tell you. You probably going to do what you got to do. That's all I'm going to say. Do what you got to do. If you technically can't legally own a gun, do what you got to do. But they do, I will tell y'all this. You might want to YouTube, Google. They make air rifles now that people deer hunt with and kill deer with. So I'm gonna just let you know like that. They make air rifles now, BB guns, that kill deer. Get your crossbow game up, get your bow and arrow game up, but do what you gotta do. That's how I feel, and this goes for ladies too. Yeah, everybody. If you're in a gun friendly state and you're able to own a gun, you should own a gun. And just for times like this, there's no excuse. If you got any questions about guns, I'm not a big gun aficionado, but I can tell you the basics. And I can tell you, the little stuff. I'm a bail bondsman. I'm a private investigator. I've did loss prevention for a long time. I worked at the prison. I worked at the Department of Youth Service. I know a little bit about guns, but like I said, I'm not no gun pro. I know the basics, and I can kind of point you in the right direction of what you need to do and what you kind of need to get. And that's why everybody be safe and just get prepared, because they're gonna shut it down. They really are. I'm going on 30 minutes in this video. It doesn't seem like that long, but yeah. Everybody be blessed. Hey, stay prayed up and just get ready. And if you haven't been getting ready, this is the perfect time. You still got time. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm out.